Saint Joseph, the most chaste spouse of the Blessed Virgin Mary and the foster father of Jesus Christ, completed his earthly mission in silence just as he had lived it. Saint Joseph died before the public ministry of Jesus. He was present throughout the childhood and hidden life of Jesus, but he is completely absent from the public ministry, from the baptism of Jesus, the miracles, the preaching, the passion, and the resurrection. Saint Joseph's mission was to guard Christ's childhood and hidden life. Once Jesus entered his divine mission publicly, Joseph's role was complete. God spared him the sorrow of witnessing the passion of Jesus Christ. He was taken before the cross, just as he had lived in quiet fidelity. Saint Joseph's death was not sudden. God in his mercy revealed to him in advance that his hour was near. Having fulfilled his role as guardian of the Redeemer and protector of the Virgin Mother, Joseph prepared himself with deep peace, humility, and gratitude. At the time of his passing, Saint Joseph was advanced in age. His strength had waned, but his soul was full of light. Jesus and Mary never left his side. The Son of God himself attended him as a loving son, while Mary cared for him with tenderness beyond words. No human being had ever died with such companions. As Joseph lay on his final bed, Jesus spoke words of consolation to him, assuring him of eternal glory and of the honor that would be given to his name throughout generations. Mary prayed quietly, offering her spouse back to God with perfect trust. Joseph did not fear death. He welcomed it as the final act of obedience. His heart was entirely surrendered to God's will. At the appointed moment, surrounded by Jesus and Mary, Joseph gently surrendered his soul. There was no struggle, no agony, only peace. His death was so serene and holy that it has been described as the most blessed death ever granted to a human creature. The angels descended to receive Saint Joseph's soul, escorting him with joy and reverence. Heaven rejoiced, for the just man who had guarded the Savior had finished his race. Because Saint Joseph died in the presence of Jesus and Mary, the Church honors him as the patron of a happy death. To this day, countless souls invoke him in their final hour, trusting in his powerful intercession. Joseph's death teaches the world a profound lesson, that a life lived in obedience and humility ends not in fear but in peace.